Hey, everybody.
How are you tonight? We are here live with you. We feel like it's becoming the late show with Josh and Heather because we are on late as usual these days. But we are so glad that you're here. And if you are new to our Facebook Lives, we want to give you just a real quick introduction to who we are so you know who is talking to you. But we are
Josh
and Heather Glaze, and we teach and train home business owners how to grow their business online. Specifically, how to take those traditional methods that you've been taught and how to use them online, leveraging social media. Because believe it or not, there is a right way to do it, and there is a very wrong way to do it that will, instead of getting people to come to you, it will start repelling people. They will run and hide. You don't want that to happen. So tonight, we're going to talk about stretching yourself. Right?
Yeah, that's right. So let us know where you're watching from.
Yes.
Tell us something, whether you're watching live or on the replay.
Mm-hmm.
We want to know who you are and what you're doing out there. So feel free to drop us a line while we're in the middle of all this. So.
Yes, we love interacting with you guys. And if you're new to our lives and you haven't checked it out yet, we have a free gift up there. If you're interested in learning how to grow your business online, that is our guide that will help you get going with the online side of things. So
yeah,
we're going to jump into tonight. I can't talk. Tonight's topic.
So what we want to talk about tonight is whether or not we are stretching ourselves. Mm-hmm. And you might say, well, what does that mean? Well,
it sounds bad.
Okay, well, we're not going to draw and quarter anybody.
Okay.
So nothing bad like that.
Okay.
We're going to mentally stretch ourselves. We'll do it that way, not physically. A lot of people these days are happy with where they're at.
That's true.
They're good. They might consider themselves happy with where they're at. They're not inclined to learn anything new or advance anywhere. They're good, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I would say there's people too that aren't happy, but they just don't think there's any other way, right?
That's true.
They're making themselves believe they're happy just because what else are they going to do?
Right. Well, I can tell you we wouldn't be here if there wasn't a better way. So
that's true.
If you're looking for a better way, talk to us because we can help you find a better way.
And it took us 10 years to find that better way.
That's right.
Yes, it takes time. Thank you for the loves.
But again, some people are just happy with where they're at. So I would say, are you going to really reach your potential if you are static in where you're at in your life, in your growth? You heard us talk about personal growth a lot.
Yes.
And how important that is at just a baseline for developing yourself and growing is developing personal development and what that gets into. And so, the idea is that you have to put yourself in a position where you are stretched in whatever way you want to look at that. Your abilities, your skills, your comfort. But you have to put yourself in a situation where you're stretched in order to grow.
Yes.
And, it's easy to find ourselves, we gravitate to the places and people that we're comfortable with.
So true.
It's easy to be there.
It is.
But it's so hard to put yourself in a situation where there's people that maybe you're not used to, or a situation you're not used to, or that
talking to people you don't know.
That's right. Or taking on something that you've never done before, and it's scary. Yes. So it's again, here we talk about making decisions. You have to decide if you're not okay with being average, if you're not okay with being where you're at, you don't want to be static. There's something different out there, something better out there, to go get it. Right. And you've got to put yourself in an environment. You don't want to be somewhere where you're at the top of the class. If you're already at the top of the class, then there's nowhere else for you to go.
You're not reaching your potential at that point.
It's time for you to go find a different class of people to get into, and find somebody that's up above you, that's where you want to go, and so that it's going to stretch you, where you're going to have to work and learn new things in order to attain the level that next person is at. And you can learn things from them. You'll learn things on your own, but you have to be willing to put yourself in that environment. It's just, again, it's so easy to let ourselves say, oh, man, that's going to be really tough. I don't know if I can do that.
It's so true.
I can tell you, just last week, I really put myself out there. I went to a convention of medical professionals. And if you know anything about me, my background, I'm a construction guy. I know construction. I can build anything you put in front of me. I've done everything from multi-million-dollar buildings to sports facilities to custom homes. But I'm not a medical professional. But I knew there would be people there that it might help me to get to know. It could be a connection. So I went. I put myself out there. I found a connection. I found a way to get there, and I went. And it was uncomfortable the whole time, but I went and I did it anyway. And I met some people.
Yes. And so, he's learning the lingo because we are in a health and wellness network marketing business. And so he's learning how to talk to them. And he did. He made some connections. And, there's no telling what might come of that. But he stretched himself, and he definitely put himself out there.
So those are the kind of things that we're talking about when we say find something. Find a way to stretch yourself beyond what your capabilities are, beyond your comfort zone. Right. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. When you can get past that, it's on the other side of that fear.
So true.
That's where life really begins. So,
that is very true. I agree. I think it's awesome. And, a lot of times another great thing to remember with all this stretching and just the challenges, it's going to be difficult anytime you start your own business, whether it's network marketing, direct sales, even if it's a traditional business, that's hard work. And so, you just have to remember as you're going through these challenges and as you're getting frustrated, there are going to be times where you want to quit. And you just have to keep pushing forward. The successful people are the ones who, they don't quit. They keep moving forward. They keep pushing even when it's hard. You have to be willing to keep going. So that's what's going to make the difference in the end.
You got to be willing to fall down.
Yep.
And get some scuffs and bruises and get back up again and do it again.
Yes. And always keep learning. So just continue to stretch yourself, because as soon as you stop, as soon as you think that I've made it, I am good, I have nothing else to learn, it's just going to go downhill from there. You got to keep going. We got a lot of these ideas from John Maxwell, and how old is he? He's in his 70s now, right?
I believe he's in his early 70s.
Yes, and he's
70.
talked about that, how he keeps going and he's continuing to learn, and he's still reading new books. Can you imagine how amazing that is to be 70 plus years old and he still has that thirst for knowledge and he's still going, and what a difference that makes for his business. And he's still looking at new opportunities. It's crazy, but definitely.
So, I'll share this one statistic that just blew my mind from him, from his book on growth. And it says that one third of high school graduates never read another book for the rest of their lives.
That's crazy.
That's unbelievable.
That's crazy.
Then to go above that, 42% of college graduates similarly never read a book after college.
That's almost half of the people who graduate from college.
So if
that's crazy.
Let that sink in for just a second.
Yes.
That many people never read another book after their formal education.
Yep.
So if you're reading books right now, you are already putting yourself in a small minority out there.
I mean, you're ahead of so many people. And if you read just 3 books on one topic, whatever your topic, your thing may be, you know more than 95% of the population on that one topic. So it's really not that hard to become an expert in an area. If you're doing a fan page or a business page or trying to promote your network marketing business, it doesn't take much to study up and to learn and grow yourself, and you can truly know more than the majority of people around you, and then you can speak with, knowledge and
authority.
With
confidence.
Authority, and then that's huge for growing your business. It makes all the difference.
And it is, wow, is right, Melanie.
I agree.
When I read that, I just
it's shocking.
Could not believe
they teach us to read in high school and college, and then what happens? I don't know.
Yeah,
but
and it is, Dorothy. It is sad that we live in a society where we have access to more information than we've ever had in the history.
And people just don't.
And yet we're consumed with other things.
Well, and I think, a lot of people, they'd like to take the easy way out, and they just come home and they watch TV, or they scroll Facebook, or they just do something that's mindless. And so that's awesome, Melanie, that you have 5 on your book stand right now. Yeah. I love it. Very cool.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
I just want to encourage you guys to go out there and stretch your minds. Go find a good book and read, and never stop growing. Never stop stretching. So,
yeah. You're right, Dorothy. I know you use
she uses an audio thing.
Right. Audible. Yeah. There we go.
Okay. There we go.
I knew it would come to me. So I know Dorothy uses Audible so she can listen to them in the car.
Which that is so true. If you have to drive long distances, when listening to it works so good. Or even busy moms. When you're cleaning the house, you can totally listen to audio stuff. Lots of options out there. So we hope you guys have an awesome evening. And again, if you're watching and you need help growing your business online, definitely check out our free gift. It's up there. The link to our guide to help you get started. If you have any questions, you can put those in the comments. We're here to help you guys. We want to help you grow. We want to teach you the right way to use social media. So we encourage you to check that out.
Or send us a private message too.
Yep. We read all of those. So.
And we're interested in helping you wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. So don't let that stop you.
Yes. I mean, we have a business, but we help people in all different network marketing and direct sales business. So feel free to reach out. And thank you guys so much for the likes and the loves and the comments. We appreciate every one of you guys. And we thank y'all for watching. And tomorrow we will be back in the kitchen with another healthy recipe. So you guys have an awesome evening, and we will see you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.